Hey there, YouTube. What I want to try today is bring up Apple CarPlay. So this will be the first time I actually bring up Apple CarPlay on this 2019 Ultra Limited. The one thing you do have to do, I will say this, I did try this a few days after I received the bike, and I could not get Apple CarPlay to come up. And what I found out by watching other people on YouTube is you do have to have a pair of headphones. These are some cheap $30 ones I got on eBay maybe 3 or 4 years ago. They're just Microsoft with a 7-pin DIN on it. They're pretty cheap. I do have the ones that came with the bike, but just for this demonstration I didn't have them readily available. These I just have in a drawer somewhere, so I decided to pull these out. I'm actually not going to use these for the demo or anything, so I'm just going to lay them off here to the side. So I have the headphones plugged in, and that's really the key. So you need to have your iPhone plugged in. You can see I've got an iPhone. I have an iPhone X on my headphones, and they're plugged into that little glove compartment there. You can see that I've got it plugged into here, the USB. So I am going to go ahead and turn on the bike. I'm going to put it into accessory mode. And Apple CarPlay should read. I was expecting this icon to show up here. Let me unplug the phone and plug it back in and see if that triggers it in some way. There we go, Apple CarPlay. You can see it went right to it right away. So I'll have to play with that a little bit. It seems a little bit odd. You can see the icons on the screen. It's pretty nice. Well, this is the first time I'm actually using Apple CarPlay, so I shouldn't say it's pretty nice, but in general, it looks like it's going to be pretty cool. I usually don't have my iPhone plugged into the bike like this, so this will be, I usually have it plugged into the cigarette lighter, but not the actual USB for the motorcycle itself. But you can see you've got your phone, music, maps. Maps will be nice because it'll be live maps, messages, which you shouldn't be doing on a motorcycle anyways. I don't know what the Harley-Davidson icon is. The one thing I am going to enjoy is the audiobooks and podcasts. I do listen to audiobooks. I have a very long commute and I listen to audiobooks all the time. And that's going to be pretty nice. So it'll be interesting to, oh, okay, so it takes you back to the normal home screen. I see. So now playing would be the music, I would assume. Oh, that'll be nice. Let's do some classical music. Beethoven. Should be playing through the headphones, I would imagine. So then you have maps. So this is actually the Apple Maps. So that'll be interesting to use that. It tells you the time, Wi-Fi strength, phone strength, audiobooks. No audiobooks. Well, that's not right. Oh, that's Apple audiobooks. Gotcha. I don't have Apple's audiobooks. I have Audible right there. And Doctor Who. Awesome. This is going to be great. So this is interesting. So we've got maps, and then we've got, oh, Google Maps. Okay. Sirius XM. I don't have that subscription anymore. I have the subscription on the bike, but I don't have the internet subscription. But that would be kind of cool to use. Amazon Music. I didn't know that was going to be on there. Looking forward to see if there's additional apps that I can bring onto the bike. But anyways, this is the first glimpse, first look at Apple CarPlay on the motorcycle. Phone. Oh, Siri. I don't want to call anybody. Nobody.
Okay.
He dragged his insect-like body away from the blazing ruins of the shattered spaceship. Only a powerful...
So that's pretty cool. have to play with it a little bit more, get more familiar with the actual interface, see how all that works. I don't like how I have to actually touch the screen to get back to this screen. I'm hoping that there's some other button that'll take me to that. But anyways, this is the first look. You're seeing it the first time I'm seeing it. I didn't actually demo or practice this ahead of time. I just set it up. But yes, it will work if you put in headphones and have these super cheap, let me back out here, put on some super cheap headphones will work just fine. So if you don't have, if you have a different model, that should work. I also want to try this with the wireless headset interface module. I do have that on this bike. It did get put on the bike recently along with my Stage 1, which we'll talk about that in another video. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you found this somewhat informational.